Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Did you see that picture? The one at the very beginning of this video? How exciting is that? 213.2 pounds. I have not weighed that little since I was, I don't know, 9th grade. And I was probably 5'8", 5'9", back then. So I was 6'2" when I graduated high school. I'm shrinking. I'm like 6'1.5" right now. But, so I'm very excited about those numbers. I bought a pair of Lucky jeans at Goodwill the other day, and they're a size 34. I tried them on again last night. I tried them on when I bought them, and they're even more comfortable. So I'm on the way to becoming a size 34, and that's kind of my goal. A comfortable 34, not a snug 34, you know. So that's my goal. We'll see. I also want to get my body back, not to where it used to be in terms of like volume, because my arms were huge. But I would just like to be trim and fit and have some strength to me. I don't need to be like this massive like bodybuilder. So that's not my goal. So I'm super excited about the weight and about my renewed motivation to go to the gym. I am going to try to go to the gym every day that I'm off, leaving my layovers for rest days, because I just honestly hate going to the gym on layovers. I just hate it. I hate having to carry extra workout clothes. The hotel gyms are usually pretty lame, so I'm going to use my layovers as rest days and work out when I'm home, because I have very little demand on my time when I'm at home. So that's kind of the goal right now. So, something that I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about, body shame is definitely a topic. It's usually associated with weight, like, you know, people fat shaming, which is inappropriate. It has no place in our society anymore. It's rude. It's just uncalled for. To judge anybody on their body size, outside of myself, I judge myself fairly harshly, if you didn't know. So I'm not judging anybody else on their journey in terms of who they are, what they look like. So I'm trying to be, you know, to let people be who they are. But there's something else that I don't hear people talk about very often outside of comedians and people talking smack about guys. So I'm trying to really make sense. I'm trying to make sense. I'm wearing this tank top, this hoodie over a tank top. Now I'm going to take the hoodie, the windbreaker off when I go into the gym, because I'm roasting right now in it. But on camera, I'm not comfortable baring my arms and my shoulders in particular, because I'm hairy. Let that, just react to that as you would. Look at your own reaction to someone saying they're hairy. And see if that feels fair. In our society today, you can be morbidly overweight and still wear a bikini or a one-piece bathing suit. And society, there is still a portion of our society who's going to judge, but most of us are going to be like, wow, good for you. Like, you know, be you. But when it comes to like a guy being hairy, something changes, and there's still jokes made about it. I have, for decades, I've looked like this for a long time, decades, I have been ridiculed for my body hair. Now, part of it, in terms of being, am I making any sense at all? There's a community, a subgroup in the LGBT community called bears. I am a bear. I'm fuzzy. I had more of a belly than I do now, but I'm still a chunky kind of, you know, I would still say thick kind of guy. So I kind of fit the bear mold. But outside of the bear community, people make fun of guys with body hair. I mean, I'll share. It's hard to see. I don't know, but since it's gone silver, it's harder to see from a distance. But when it was dark, like my eyebrows, I would get all sorts of jokes about being a gorilla, you know, like the missing link. All sorts of people would say all sorts of things. More than one man more than one man in my history has asked me to put my t-shirt back on because they didn't like what they saw, and they were and it made them uncomfortable or something. And I know I'm oversharing there, but so I don't know. So I'm dealing with a little bit of shame. I'm gonna walk into that gym in a minute and take off going in without this jacket. And the reason I'm comfortable doing that, first, I'm in Las Vegas. There are crazier things walking on the streets than me being as hairy as I am. But second, if you have the balls to say something to me or even give me a look like, whoa, I can turn around and I have a mouth. It's very skilled in terms of the ability to tear you down defensively. It's a defensive mechanism. But if someone makes fun of me now, I am definitely going to respond in a less than sophisticated way. But so that's kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment. So I'm really, really happy with how thin I'm getting. I just snorted. I'm really happy with how thin I'm getting, and I'm really happy with what's going on here. But it's been a real long time since I've stepped out in public with a tank top on, because my body has not been one that I thought was tank top shape for a long time. So those are my thoughts. That's my journey today in terms of self-love and self-respect and all that. Why am I sharing these things with you? I don't know, but I might title this in a way that other guys that have body hair might be able to watch and maybe identify. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to get into the gym and stop talking and exercising my mouth and start exercising my biceps. All right. I will see you later. I forgot my headphones. So I did trim my beard, if you didn't notice. I think it does make me look a little trimmer. But the truth is, I almost shaved it this morning. I almost literally took it off when I was trimming it. I was like, what the hell? Let's just do it. And then I decided against that. But it might look better to many of you, trimmer. But I prefer my beard. If I'm going to have one, I like my beard to be like, massive, you know? Yeah, so this might look better, but I don't know. I'm still tempted to shave my beard. I need to take this windbreaker off. Why didn't I just leave it in the car? I don't have a locker here. All right, does my face look thinner to you? I've become obsessed over my weight. But this is what we're talking about. Do you see my shoulders and back of my arm, for example? And just continues from there. I mean, my back, my lower back isn't as hairy as the top is, but for decades I've received ridicule. During training, oddly enough, I was fearless during training. I was in a hot tub with a bathing suit, a Speedo, mind you, with my classmates. We would study while sitting in a hot tub. And for some reason, I wasn't self-conscious around them because they were my family immediately. But in real life right now, I would never wear a tank top to, say, Busch Gardens, because the kids would be endless ridicule. If I were to sit next to somebody on a roller coaster, being this furry in a tank top, it's happened. I've tried. I was alone on that part of the roller coaster. But I'm obsessing over this right now. But it's a thing. It's who I am. But I'm losing a little more weight. Let's see if I. That's my belly. It's what's left of my belly, and it's pretty firm. Yay. Hey guys, how are you? So it's the next day since I saw you last. It's Saturday. It's 5:26 in the afternoon. And yet, once again, I left the house during rush hour. Well, what passes for rush hour here in Las Vegas. But I was planning today on going to the gym. That plan was squashed very early this morning, in that when I tried to move Buddy from one side of my head to the other, I didn't scream, but I definitely winced because boy, oh boy, my arms on both sides, right? The inner triceps here. Wow, very, very tender. And my chest, my shoulders, I can't even reach up right now without discomfort. So I decided to take the day off from lifting anything. I am going to go to the gym later on tonight and just walk on the treadmill. I was going to walk around Sunset Park, which is just a beautiful, beautiful walk. But on the treadmill, I walk faster and at an incline, which is, I think, better than just wandering around the desert, right? So, and I didn't have any sunscreen. I don't have a hat. So I'm going to go to the gym later on and just walk around. And for dinner tonight, I'm thinking of trying the chickpea pasta that I bought. I've had it for weeks now, and I haven't bothered to make it. So I might make some of that chickpea pasta, thinking it's better than regular pasta. I don't know. We'll see. What else is going on? I left the house earlier today to head to a Goodwill, just for some thrifting, and everything in all the stores are half off, except for red tags and yellow tags, which are the retail items and the items that they think are better quality, that they jack the prices up. But I really haven't found a lot. I visited 2 Goodwills. I did find a really pretty Lululemon blue sweater, which is just beautiful. It's a beautiful sweater, and it fits me like a glove, a little more comfortably than a glove, I should say. And it was only $3.50. Thank you very much. I got a pair of shorts, nothing terribly exciting, and I did get a piece of wall art. It's by a company called Sirocco Wood from like the 70s. It's a big giant piece. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but I love it. So I bought those things. I'm going to probably head home now because I thought I would hit another Goodwill, but the traffic is really irritating me right now. So I will see you either later on today or tomorrow. All right, see you soon. Still sitting in traffic, but I forgot to tell you, I did go to a Goodwill last night. I know, shock and surprise, after going to the gym. It was on Eastern on the way home, so I decided I'll just pop in just in case. You never know what you're going to find. I really didn't find a lot on the shelves, but there was a pair of sneakers that sort of went, wah, 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 grab me, I'm something. So hysterically ugly, hysterically large, and I would use the word abstract when it comes to sneakers, but oddly enough, the word abstract is in the name of the sneakers. So I picked them up, and I mean, they were absolutely, truly hideous, but in a way that kind of struck me as yummy in a very strange way. I picked them up, and I'll include a photograph of them here. Yeah, ugly, right? But did you see the price tag, the price on the bottom below the picture? $650. They're by a designer named Rick Owens. Now, I've watched a few videos on YouTube regarding Rick Owens as a fashion designer, and he gave a tour of his home once, which is really absolutely amazing. But his pieces of clothing and shoes and accessories are very expensive. And I picked up these shoes. I'm like, wow, these look like there's something. And it turns out to be a pair of shoes by Rick Owens. And they were marked at $15. $15. And on eBay, there's a pair listed for like $700. I know that they've sold for $300 and $400, but I don't think they're made anymore. They're not on his website any longer. Similar styles. There's a boot that's very much like those sneakers on sale. But really, really hysterically ugly and very large. Guess what? They fit me. They're a size 45, so I wear a size 45 or US size 12, and they've never been worn outside. I know that they may have been worn inside because there was dust on the soles, but I don't think they've ever been worn outdoors. And so the challenge is, do I keep them for myself because they only cost me $15, and they're so fantastically, bizarrely ugly that I could really see enjoying wearing them. But then I have to remember, I look like this. I look like a middle-aged, boring white guy, you know? So, like, So to see those really cool, unusual, expensive sneakers on this person, just, it might seem incongruous, you know, and I really don't know if I have the outfit that I would wear with those sneakers. So I think I'm answering my own dilemma, solving my own dilemma, in that I was wondering, should I keep them for myself because they fit me and they're really just uncommonly cool and ugly, or do I sell them? And I think that I just answered the question. I think I should probably sell them, especially if it could pay for like almost a month of my mortgage or my HOA and my car insurance, whatever. I could just put that money towards a number of things. So I think I just answered my question. But what do you think of the sneakers? Should I keep them for myself or should I sell them? Let me know. Hey guys, hi. So I'm home. I'm watching Fly with a Guy. He was apparently in Las Vegas over the Super Bowl weekend. I'm sorry I missed him. I would love to meet him in person. So I stopped by the house. Night has fallen. It's very dark. The lighting in my little office area is horrible. Sorry. So I made some of that pasta that's made with chickpeas. I bought it at Costco, which means I have a ton of it. I can't say I'm enjoying it. I have some of it with a little bit of sauce. The volume is there, and that immediate mouthfeel is there. But there is no texture. It's very unusual. And I think, I'm not sure if I taste a little beaniness, because it's made out of chickpeas. Cooking it, there's a very thick, frothy foam that's unusually dense that develops on top. You know, in regular pasta, you get starch in the water, which is useful if you want to use that to loosen up a sauce, and if your sauce is getting too, tight. But yeah, with this, it just made a very strange, like foamy, thick, weird texture on the top, which looks really unappealing. So a huge not a win for me, but I'll eat it because I own it, and I own a lot of it. So I didn't look at the calories or the protein or anything, so maybe at least there'll be a little bit of protein involved here. I don't know, but I'm gonna finish this and then make sure to have some water because I'm not hydrating enough, and then head off to the gym just to do a little bit of a workout on the treadmill or maybe the elliptical. I don't know. I've never been on an elliptical. I feel they look kind of silly. Or I'll use one of the machines to do some leg presses or something. I have to leave my upper body alone for a day or two, but blah, blah, blah. I'm going to finish this while it's hot, if not delicious. And I'll see you later. Hey guys, hi. So I'm just getting to the gym. It is 9:45 in the evening. I ate that pasta. I suffered that. It was really horrible. And then I started watching Netflix, and I opened it up, and Damsel, which seemed appealing in the trailer, but what a horrible little movie. Horrible little movie. The only thing that I really enjoyed was the voice of the dragon. She's an amazing actress. Speaking of amazing actresses, Angela Bassett, was she forced into this film? Why was she in this movie? To give it some star power? Because it needed it, but her role, what a horrible film. Horrible film. And speaking of horrible, I said I was going to eat that pasta because I own it. Like, I bought that pasta. I think I spent like $15 or $16 on the package. I got it at Costco because it had like 8 bags of pasta in there or something. I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to even do it again. So I threw it all away when I left the house to get in the car. So that pasta is in the trash where it belongs. But let's get into the gym, pop my headphones in, and burn some of those calories I ate from that pasta. Oh. Yes, buddy, I know we're going to bed. Buddy's yelling at me. It's time to go to bed. It is late. It is 12:20, and Buddy does not like to be up this late. Do you? Want to say hi to your friends? Want to say hi to your friends? Hello. So we're going to be going to bed. I hope you enjoyed the course of this past couple of days and all of my opinions. I'm so free with them. Let's see. Tomorrow is my last day off for, I'd say, 2 days. I have two. I have 2 days of work. So I've got a trip on the 11th. It's a 4-leg day worth about 5.5 hours, 6 hours credit tops. Not fantastic, but it's all the credit I could get on my days off this month. And then the 12th I'm off, and then the 13th I've got recurrent. I'm not anxious. I feel prepared. I did all my practice quizzes, so I should be good. I should be good. My drills are set. I think I have my drills down pat. So all is well. All is well. I will see you in the next video, all right? Nighty night. Where's Eleanor? Oh, there you are. Good night. Fly safe.